Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. When I was getting ready for the day today, I kept hearing the word stuck. I kept stopping in my tracks. I kept looking to see what was stuck or what wasn't moving because I was moving. My energy was moving. I was thinking, I was feeling, I was, living, right? Obviously, I was, you know, but even still, I just kept feeling stuck. And it occurred to me that I could very well be picking up on the energy that may be around me. And that is very possible because I do live on a very busy street. And there's lots of energy that comes my way all the time. And some, lingers, and some, is whisked away. And apparently, many people may be feeling stuck today. Maybe hesitant, maybe unsure, maybe reluctant to make a choice or a decision, which I can understand. I suppose it's Mercury retrograde or somewhere around there. And I understand that the static in the energies, can create some type of hiccup or fluctuation or different momentum of motion, right? Because not everything is speeding along and not everything is crawling by. There's a multitude of, energies that are all around us that are moving at their own speeds, right? However, if you feel like you're being, restricted, or if you feel reluctant or stuck, understand that that will pass. Take deep breaths in and release them slowly. So I usually tell people breathe in for 3, hold for 3, and release for 3 seconds, that is. And then, do that 5 times. And as you do that, you'll start to feel that you're becoming more balanced. At least that's what I feel anyway. When I regulate my breath, when I regulate my heart, when I regulate my the motion or the fierceness of the thoughts that may be crossing my mind, right? I can slow things down, I can speed things up. It's all in the perception that I hold at that moment. So you have that too. It's a mindset. You have to choose to embrace what it is that you can't see, and you have to know, believe, and feel that you have control over what is seen or even unseen. And that could be a multitude of things. The one thing that you do not have control over is the actions of another. But what you do have control over is how you perceive the direction you want to travel, right? You either want to go down that road or you don't. You either want to walk a different road or you want to stay in someone else's idea of what a straight line is. But keep in mind that there's twists and turns all the time. So nothing really is so straight or cut and dry. That's why we have color. It adds way more energy and broadens the spectrum. And that allows you a broader view. So if you're feeling stuck or stagnant in any form, then just remember that you have the control to stop that. You have the control to refocus, to decide how you want your thoughts to proceed, how you want to feel, the direction you want to go, the things you want to accomplish. And with all of these things, you really should seek inner guidance just to be certain that you didn't miss anything along the way, right? Because there is that off chance that you're feeling stuck, because there's value yet to be gained from a lesson or an experience that you might be going through. So if you need help trying to discern whether or not this is a past, present, or reflection of another, right? Because anything is possible. Keep that in mind. It's not always positivity that has endless, possibilities for, growth. Sadly, with the duality of, our world, negative and positive, right? Good and bad. There's steps to every side of that ladder. So there's steps that go up and steps that go down. So I guess you can maybe think of it that way. So do you want to ascend up your ladder, or do you want to descend down your ladder? Because your choices, your decisions, your movements, it is what determines the direction that you are going on the ladder that you stand. And we do walk on flat land for a while, right? But then when growth and evolution or development or understanding, greater perception comes into play, then we start to walk up the ladder of ascension. And in that same manner, you could find that maybe there are certain situations where you see others that are degressing down their ladder. All you could do, if you don't want to travel with them, and I really hope you don't, because the name of the game is to go up, not down, right? Is that you offer them healing love in a safe place within you that allows not a swinging door, but that it's not a fixed door either, right? So put a doorknob there. And if the party placer thing, decides to walk on flat land and then ascend and not descend, right? Then you've just held loving space for, a better version of the person, the place, the thing, the mindset, the choice, the direction to, come back in a better version. Because that's the name of the game, right? We want to be better. We don't want to be worse. It's way easy to do the wrong thing. It's way easy to, be a jerk. But what do you get out of that? How far does that get you? And what is, my nose again. And what is the real benefit? Because not only are you hurting yourself and slowing down another in their progress, but you're also digging a hole where your lineage may follow. Because keep in mind that everybody's watching. I mean, you may not think so, but there's always somebody watching. There's always somebody that's observing. How did you respond or react? How did that work for you? What did you get? What were the benefits? What were the negatives? I know that when I observe, I sit in the middle and 360, almost like an owl, with a rotating head, where I'm able to pick up, absorb in some instances, and dissolve, right? Bad intentions or, things that I know aren't going to work out, and remove them from my path. Because I listen to my intuition and I understand energy. I'm sorry, confirmation. And I roll with it. I flow in a direction that benefits me. You could do that too. Hold on. Hello. I'm sorry about that. I had to thank the dogs for their interaction and ask them to keep their voices down to a low roar, because they're very loud. Especially when they start bouncing off each other's energy. And that kind of goes back to what I was saying. They feel stuck because there's something that they see that they can't get to, and it's alerting them that they should bother me to allow them the opportunity to be released, right? But that's not going to happen. And, they need to understand, there's a rhyme and there's a way, and, it's just not their way. Not right now, anyway. And if you come across certain similar situations, by all means, check with your intuition and your discernment to be able to make good choices, to know if there was value that you need to still gain, or if, it was someone else's dismay that may have been sent your way. And then you will know if you should reflect, the energy that may be coming toward you, or if you should understand that maybe it started with you, and then, see what you could do to elevate above it. Because that's growth, elevation. My lovely collective, whatever you do today, I do wish you forward motion and the ability to remove the stuck, stagnant indecision that might be, coming across your path. The energy does have an awful lot of change and an awful lot of excitement. And sometimes people can take that as anticipation and, conjure up their own, negative thoughts. So if you find yourself doing that, think of something happy. Think of, something that brings you a smile and joy to your heart. And forget about whatever it was that may have been putting doubt your way. And go forward with the feeling of joy, love, and forward motion. If it comes to you again, then really you should evaluate what its origin is. And if you need help along the way, reach out, because as silly and as offbeat and as wacky as I may be, especially with dogs barking and cats digging up my plants and, chaos in the energy, I always have quiet time to spend, to give to you my full attention, to help you on your endeavors, to offer you solutions that you might try in order to brighten your horizons and lead your forward motion in a positive upward direction. Whatever you do today, you are never ever alone, because I am always sending encouragement, love, light, and endless positive possibilities that your ladder of ascension go far beyond whatever limited perception that you may have right now. Open up to enlightenment. Open up to the divine, the endless positive opportunities that are waiting for you. They're waiting for me too. I'm so excited. There is no anticipation here. I am very patient as I continue my forward journey and the path that I am opening up and allowing my miracles, my abundance, and my manifestations to flow easily and effortlessly to me. I just feel love. I always feel love. Just like squeezed with it. It's awesome. My lovely collective, whatever you do today, may the squeeze of love embrace and surround you on your journey through your path. I love you.